Hello guys and welcome into the Cricket World Cup. We have done it. We managed to sneak in to the World Cup. So I'm very rapt that we were able to achieve that. We'll go over some of the results. We've had a few matches since obviously you guys were last here for the disappointing test against Zimbabwe, where we lost by 5 wickets. We had a draw in the second game. Bowled them out for 237 in the first innings. Bowled exceptionally well. Craig Young 5 for 47. Camp for 4 for 40. And 92 for Chararu at top with Shumba. Got through to 288 with a good solid knocks from Peter Moore. 73 of 195 deliveries, 9 fours there. Dockrell, 87 off 362 deliveries. He toiled like anything for us to get us the lead. Naiuchi, 4 for 49. Nagarava, 3 for 84. They bowled a lot of overs. Mirzabani, 1 for 81. Just surprised the spinners didn't bowl a lot more than what they did. They stuck with mainly 4 bowlers, which was interesting. Bowled them out for 307 in the second innings. So we were chasing around 258. Little 3 for 72. 3 for 62 for Young. 2 for 45 for Adair. Dempsey, 1 for 51. And we got 2 to 32 for 1. And then rain played havoc on days 4 and 5. So we didn't get an opportunity to take that there. The Australians came in toward and absolutely mopped us up. We were absolutely outplayed. 174 out, 56 to Dockrell in that innings. Sterling up top with 42. 4 for 32 for Green, including a hat-trick. Hazelwood 2 for 23. That's a pretty good Australian bowling attack, and they pretty much had a wee bit of trouble at one stage. We took a whole array of wickets. Adair 3 for 49 I thought was quite good, and definitely the pick of the bowlers. Second match, 110 all out. Pretty embarrassing that. We've got to be a lot better than that. We've got to improve in this mode. Big time. So 3 fist for Cummings and Hazelwood, 2 for Stark, 1 fist for Richardson and Green. And yeah, 111 for 2 with a wicket apiece for Little and Adair. And in this game here, they beat us by 99 runs. They posted 332 for 7 with Travis Head, 135, 116, 18 fours and a 6. He was the main difference between the two sides today. We toiled away. We didn't bowl too badly. 257 for Manly, 2 for 49 for Camphor. 1 for Adair, Dockrell and McCarthy. We got to 233 all out. 50s at the top for Sterling and Balburney. They were very good. Got a 100 run stand, then it sort of fell a wee bit apart. Dockrell 49 off 52. Nice knock from him again. He's looked really good this season with the bat. 3 for 27 for Green. He was again good. 2 firsts for Hazelwood and Richardson, and Stark and Cummins with a wicket and 2 wickets respectively. So it just shows you the golfing class between us and Australia at the moment. We've got a lot of work to do. But World Cup action today will see us take on South Africa, England and Australia. We'll probably play Pakistan, India off our stream, and then we'll get into the... probably play New Zealand off stream as well, actually. Then we'll play Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Afghanistan on the back end. So 2 episodes for the World Cup. Really looking forward to that. Tector's out for 7 days, but it doesn't matter. We've got him available in our squad. So pretty much it selects itself. Sterling, Balburney, Tucker, Rock, Tector, Camphor, Dockrell. Dockrell will probably move up quite a bit in the order. Camphor will go to 4. Adair, Singh, McBride, Delaney coming into the team. He'll probably open the batting. McCarthy, Little, Young, and Manley make up our team. So first game is against South Africa. Looking forward to bringing you guys that action, and we will see you soon. This is our team for game 1. We are hoping for the arrival of Tector back into our squad in 6 days' time. We'll probably miss a couple of more one-day games, but we've got Sterling, Delaney opening up. We've got Balburney, Camphor, Dockrell, Tucker, Brian, Singh, Adair, Little and Young make up a team. So we've got quite a few spinners in our lineup, obviously for the wear and tear in Indian conditions. Got a few seamers as well. So we've got a well-balanced side. A lot of experience in this side anyway. So we've opted for a good lineup here, I feel. But they're going to have to bat pretty well against a good South African side. And we've lost the toss and we'll be asked to bowl first. Okay, so we're just got to get good channels up immediately. And we've got to look for wickets early on, I think, too. So we've got to look to be aggressive. Hopefully get an early wicket or two, get the confidence up. And that's a good line from Josh Little. He will get the wicket of Milan. So that is a great start. So he is a decent player, Milan. 500s, 550s, averages 62. So that's what you're up against. Quality player. So great areas there. Quinton de Kock in at the moment. So nice start for the Irish. 29 for 1 after 10. De Kock 18 of 36. Rassi van der Dussen in as well. Kamalo as well. Stubbs. Pretty much a batting lineup that's pretty high. Abaya Swanepoel, what a player he is for a bowler. We're going to bring in some spin. Going to bring in Simi Singh. Just going to bowl some good channels. Hopefully, sort of contain reasonably well. He coming to the climax of his career, Simi Singh, but we're going to have to rely on him quite a bit here today. We're going to go Delaney as well. Delaney, we might bowl with a little bit of aggression as well, just to try and hunt these wickets. Having people square, I think, will be sort of our key. So Delaney's come on, and he's immediately found success. He's got the wicket of Rassi van der Dussen. So we've got South Africa 38 for 2. Simi Singh will be taken out of the attack. He's just been a wee bit expensive in his spell. We're going to bring Curtis Camphor in. Rotating everything round as much as we can. We will have a field that's out spread, obviously. 2 overs for 19. He's been expensive. Delaney's doing a relatively decent job. We'll keep him going. Mark Adair into the attack. 85 for 2 now. South Africa starting to establish somewhat of a partnership. De Kock, 42 of 53. Kumalo doing pretty good as well. So they've got some power hitting to come. Miller is a very good finisher. They bat very deep. Very good team in general. Trying to deal with Delaney. Getting through quite a bit. Mark Adair will be rotated out. 1 for 36 Delaney off his 6 overs. We'll probably bring George Dockrell in now. Trying to rotate the spinners. Trying to keep them guessing. We need a wicket. We are going to bring back Josh Little. We're going to ask him to be quite aggressive and just look for that opportunity just to help us out a little bit here. Battling a wee bit. Got obviously a lot of crazy field contraptions that we can sort of do. 2 overs, 9 for 16. Dockrell, okay. 134 for 2. South Africa looking in very much command here. McBride into the attack. We'll bowl another over. 8 overs, 1 for 21. He's been brilliant. Craig Young into the attack too. But like I said, we just need to hunt another wicket. Get the South Africans a wee bit on the back foot again as the Raiders starting to accelerate a wee bit on us. 16. We just haven't had any chance for anyone to settle. That's the big problem we have. Curtis Camphor back in to the attack. Known for taking wickets at some regular intervals here. 3 overs for 27. I had to think Curtis Camphor's days sort of done. Just too expensive. 176 for 2. This is great counter-attacking cricket from the South Africans. Singh's sort of done a reasonable job to bring his figures back in line. Mark Adair into the attack. We're attacking from one end and trying to contain from the other. Simi Singh, 5 overs, number 41. It hasn't been a good day for him whatsoever. Just really trying to rotate, trying to get somewhat of these overs bowled out from all our options. .242 for 4. Camphor number for 39. Tough day for him. De Kock 133 of 125. We haven't talked about South Africa enough. They've been very clinical today, and they are putting our bowlers under all sorts of pressure. Delaney. We'll bring Delaney in, I think, and just get the men out on the fence. This could be a 350 score that we're chasing. Looks like it's going to be a run out. They're going to take on the fielder's arm, and it's a direct hit. Up for 136. That was a great innings from Quinton de Kock. Quality player. Get the extra man out on the fence. Just really struggling for bowling options at the moment. We're just not have it at the moment. Gonna trust Curtis Camper for another over to see if he can. He's got to learn how to bowl in these sort of stages. So 2 big hundreds for the South Africans. Delaney will get Kumalo out for 106. Stubbs 27 off 12. Curtis Camper 5 overs, none for 45. Wasn't a bad over from Curtis Camper from that last one. We'll trust him again. Work at a stub. So nice wee fight back from Ireland. And we'll bring back our main seamers. And Joshua Little bowled exceptionally well here. He's had a pretty rough time ever since I've taken over. He will develop, I think, to be quite a fine cricketer. It's gone for 6 off that over. That's a good over here, really. Like, we're looking for anything under 330 now. Are we able to deliver that? And a good delivery from Young, hooping into Miller, and Miller is departing for 9. It's Funnable trapped LBW. Good delivery from Joshua Little. And he's had a fantastic day here. He's got Marco Janssen 4. And Mulder's gone for 9. So we're 4 back here. 323 for 9. Good stuff from the Irish. Apart from those big hundreds, that was a good partnership to Kamala. Probably taking the game away, but credit to our bowlers, mainly the opening 2. Have done a reasonably good job. Delaney wasn't too bad, 2 for 77 either. I thought he was quite good. Everyone else had a pretty rough day at the office. And we just need to get off to a good start. We need Sterling to step up in this tournament. Balbirnie, we need Camphor, Dockrell. We need all our experience to put in a good showing in this World Cup. A lot of these guys' last World Cups probably. We've got probably Sterling and Balbirnie coming to the climax of their careers. You probably got Dockrell, probably won't play another World Cup. There's quite a few Singh. So there's going to be quite a few different names coming through. Got to sort of bleed them in. 42 without loss. Sterling gets a lucky edge away for 4. Sterling's gone for 27. Balbirnie in. Pretty good career, Balbirnie. 1450s, 1000s. Career. Good leader as well. And we're just looking for Balbirnie to get us off to a bit of a flyer here if we can. So we're 66 with it for 1 after 10. Reasonable start. Gonna try and rely on Gareth Delaney. Do we develop Gareth Delaney as like another sort of opening option? Interesting thing. We're a bit light on the batting with Tector not there for a few days too, so need people definitely stepping up. It's a good shot. Just drifting on the pads. Delaney will get that away for 4. It's a good shot. Drifting down leg side. He's cooked that away. Balbirnie off the back foot. 4 runs. 99 for 1. Trapped Mulder has trapped out Balbirnie for 29 off 24, brings Curtis Camphor to the crease, batting 1 position higher than normal, just with the injury detector. Be a good opportunity for Curtis Camphor to get in amongst the runs. He's been a bit quiet this season so far after his brilliant season under my first season. He's got another 4. 22 for 2. 23 for 2 now. Delaney, he's been caught. Mulder gets a couple key breakthroughs here. Delaney gone for 39 off 47. Brings the George Dockrell to the crease. George Dockrell has been trapped immediately. He will go for naught. Brings Loken Tucker. The crease has been dropped first delivery. He's got to rebuild their innings. So just got to play respectfully. I'd want to give all these teams a reasonably good fight. Here, so it's got to learn how to bat 50 as well. It's a good shot from Tucker. A lot of improving for him to do too. Like, his average is really low, like it's under 20, which is just simply not up to our standard. We want to be getting men averaging above 30 in our batting order. It's a good shot from Camphor. Got to keep things rolling along here, Ireland. Obviously, the goal is not to finish last. The big game for us will be against Afghanistan, I feel. Afghanistan are very capable of tipping up other teams. We've got to turn up. We've got to turn up for the World Cup. Simply, we've only won a couple games under my managerial skills, which is not great. That's a lucky shot from Tucker. Curtis Camphor, he will depart for 42 of 33. Just not a big innings of substance yet from Ireland. Brian, he'll get that away for 4. Point to prove, Andy McBride. He could be facing a couple games in and then out of the squad for pretty much Tector. He'll get that away for 4. Oh, he's got a bit of a leading edge there. Gets away with it, 4 runs. Moves to 42, Tucker. Gets past the diving fielder. 207 for 5 now, Ireland. Has he got enough on that? I don't think he has. I think he's going to be caught. Yeah, he's out for 42, so it brings Simi Singh to the crease. 209 for 6. 20 for 6 now. Probably one batsman after this marker deer, and that's about it for the Irish team. 226 for 6. Just got to keep batting, really. Just try and get as many runs on the board as possible. It's a good shot from Singh. Gets that away for 4. Massive 6. Another man into the 40s. I think really a lot of starts. A heap of starts in this game, but no one's kicked on. Brian brings up a 50. Okay. That he's putting pressure on other people in their spots in the team. Singh takes a dicey run. He'd be safe though. Comfortably safe. Shot from Simi Singh. He's got that over the boundary. 264 for 6. He's gone for 53, McBride. His innings comes to an end. Shot from Mark Adair. Ireland continue to fight here. Up for 5. Joshua Littlewin. Singh will find the gap. Love Singh to get a few off the bat here. Gets really close to the score. He's dropped. Yeah, that was a pretty standard catch. Good shot from Josh Little. Finds the gap. It's been a good wee chase here from Ireland. Even though they're probably going to fall short, they have put up a bit of a fight, which is good. Mulder gets hit to the boundary for 4. Shot from Simi Singh. Okay. 299 for 9 now. We're over 300. Another boundary. Played a miss. It's a no ball though. However, and played a miss. So Simi Singh really needs to get the strike here. And Craig Young amongst the act now. 14 to win. Gets a boundary away. No, it's going to be a stop there. 50 for Simi Singh. And South Africa win by 5 runs. We were so close. Great fight from Ireland there. It's just not quite enough. So a lot of scores there, but just not quite enough to get us over the line. good tight finish. And now we are playing England, the #1 side in the world. So is there any upsets? Bangladesh beating Australia, Afghanistan beating England. So we have to play good cricket because it's going to be a tough competition otherwise. Tucker, you'll keep his spot in the team. It's Hector. How far away is he back? 2 days. So he should be back for the next game. So we'll keep pretty much everyone here. I think we put Barry McCarthy in. The bowlers have done a reasonably good job there. The spinners are just not gonna. Brian and Singh got 50s though. We had to keep them in. I think we keep that team. I think we stick to what we have. Conditions are going to favour a bit of spin anyway. So Bairstow, Roy, Root, Henry, Brook, Butler, Stokes, Pope, Archer, Overton, Singh and Beakenstein. So they've got a very strong team. What's the conditions like? Later on, it's not too bad. We'll bowl first on the surface. It's got to again hunt for these early wickets. Wee bit of hoop on, so we will get the ball up from Craig Young. We'll bowl just sort of in a good area for Little here too. So the 56 without loss after 10. Bairstow 34, Roy 18. Curtis Camphor. Rough day at the office of Curtis Camphor there before in the last game. How will he fare with the ball today? Get you some overs of seam before we introduce the spinners. Just really need a world-class spinner. That's what we're really lacking in this lineup. Marketeer, he will get an important strike. He gets the wicket of Bairstow. Bairstow was looking to put the accelerator on. Take him out of the attack. Gareth Delaney. So we just need to keep pegging them back a wee bit as they have hit that pretty high up, and Delaney will get the wicket of Roy for 48. 5 overs, none for 24 for Camphor. Done a pretty good job. We now just got to try and put some tight overs together, and Delaney's coming in and he's doing a job. He is going to dislodge Root. Root will go for 13. 2 for 44. He's been too expensive though. We had to take Delaney out. We'll bring Simi Singh in to the attack. Coming off that 50. None for 19 again, just too expensive. Just finding it very tough going in this competition, just with probably a bowler, classy bowler short. 44 Camphor's been given a bit of treatment in this one. Little will be back into the attack. We're hunting for a wicket. So we've just got to keep trying to get these wickets of these players, as Josh Butler, has really gotten off. Here, 6 overs, none for 39. Young will be into the attack. This could be a pretty big score from England. They are looking very much like a side that is on a mission. Again, just got to show some quality fight. Probably the weakest side in the competition. 73 off 50. Henry Brook, 53 off 54. Just a little out of the attack. Let's see what we can get out of Delaney again, just for a couple overs. See if he can provide us another wicket. Henry Brook on. Okay, so Ireland taking a few wickets in the last couple of overs. Delaney definitely will be not bowling anymore. Marketeer. Just going to ask them to try and hit certain areas of the ground. Craig Young. We'll get another fielder out for Craig Young, obviously. .298 for 6. This is going to be an enormous score. As we can stem the flow of runs. Josh Little's going to be back. 59 for young. He is quite good today. Chris Camphor. They're going to post a relatively good score of 340 for 7. Off the back of very solid 50s from Josh Butler. Brock Bairstow got some runs. Like, everyone contributing very nicely. And we've got a lot of work to do. Effectively, India played New Zealand. India 304 all out. Vinder in that team now. Nathan Smith, interesting, from Wellington. Again, just got to put up a good performance. But these scores are a wee bit out of our reach. But yeah, we've just got to gain a bit of respect in this tournament. Got to really search for some bowlers. Like, I was going to put Manley and Dempsey in, but I just think like we've got to have all the experience that we've got on the field. I think after the World Cup we might have to just put one of them in the team and just get them developed if we can. Shot from Sterling, gets that away for 4. 48 without loss. It's a very steep chase, and the Budin Singh. Interesting to see his statistics. He must be a relatively new player on the scene. Beckenstein, an 18-year-old in the lineup. Very much have faith in him. He's played a lot of cricket already. And yeah, they've brought a lot of youngsters in. That's a very promising, probably spin. Couple of options that they have. Got to really start up the rate a wee bit now because it's going to creep towards 8. Otherwise, Sterling gets it away for 4. See if we can put any pressure on the young spinners. This England going with a very young bowling attack. A wee bit of experience. They're going away for 4 again. Good shot from Delaney. I think Sterling has met his demise. Beckenstein has got the wicket of Sterling for 38. Brings Balbirnie to the crease. Be looking to get quite busy early on. Oh, this could be out. And it's a double blow for Ireland as they've lost a very experienced player. Back in the Hearts. Curtis Camphor will be looking to get himself in, get established. Betting one position higher. So that's a good delivery from Singh. .84 for 2. It's a good shot. It's well swept. Found the gap. 2 fielders in that area, and it's still found the gap. Joe Root into the attack as well. So they obviously identified that there's a wee bit of turn available. Now they're just trying to work through some overs. Delaney gets that away for 4. He's batted quite well in the first 2 games, Delaney, so he might be a decent option up top with a few overs of spin in mind. He's gone for 43 though, and it's just been the story of the tournament. A lot of starts for the Irish. And no one really kicking on. It's a good shot, that's 4. Oh, that's a lucky shot. But yeah, I reckon Camphor and Dockrell batting one position too high. Just every person is vital not to be injured. So it will be a case of getting Tector back and him straight back into the lineup. That's a good shot. Jofra Archer. First time I've seen him today. And Dockrell just greets him with a big 6. Nice shots in that wee package there from Dockrell. Gets that away for 4. Ooh, lucky leading edge there. It's a good shot from Dockrell. Finds the gap. 4 more. 152 for 3 for Ireland. Dockrell absolutely booms that for 6. Good shot. And Camphor joining in now. That's another maximum. And George Dockrell will bring up a 50. Continuing on his good form this season. It's been very good with the bat. And he's got a lucky edge away for 4 there. He's played that nice and straight. That's 12. This is 12 of those. It's good batting. Oh, that's a terrible run. Just what you don't need. Just, they need to fix that up. That just looks awful. No one runs off that. Tucker now. At the crease. Can he join the party? Can he get the momentum to continue to roll our way? It's a good shot. Finds a boundary. Just looking to continuously attack here. Just to put this England score into perspective. Overton's got the wicket to Tucker. Short vigil has ended 12 off 9. Brings a half-century maker from the last innings in. Dockrell gets it down the ground. That's 4. 200 up for Ireland. I've got the spinners back in. Shot from George Dockrell. Gets it away for 4. Just big overs just to get some confidence into this camp. That's a good shot. 4 runs. Oh, that's a slice. We'll take it. It's 4. Oh, he's got the edge. Ben Stokes with the wickets. Brian goes for 8. Simi Singh. Get that away for 4. Oh, gets it a lucky edge away there. Oh, George Dockrell has departed. He's gone for 79 off 53. It was a good innings from him. And unfortunately, the effort from Ireland is just sort of faltering a wee bit now. Still a lot of runs to get in this chase. The Deer's gone for 4. I think the effort is going to come to an end pretty quickly. Can we get a few from these last couple of batsmen? Shot from Simi Singh. Doing a decent job with the bat. It's a nice shot. 48 for 8. Little gets that away for 4 as well. 250 up for Ireland. Good shot. That's 4 more. Getting a bit of respectability into this game. Again, even though it's going to be a heavy defeat, at least we've got 260, 270 in the chase. So, a lot of starts again. Like, there's been the story of the World Cup so far. A lot of people getting in and then getting out. But I'm really impressed with George Dockrell this season. As you can see, the numbers are speaking for themselves. His development is coming on big time. His averages are starting to look quite good in first-class one-day cricket. Some of that was about predominantly a bowler. So, great effort from George there. And so far, 2 losses so far in the campaign. We are playing Australia next. Australia did absolutely do a number on us last time. So we've got Tector back. Tector will get the training. We'll take it off Tucker. Bring him into here. Get that up. Delaney will drop him off. Just rotate this round. So the team for Australia, like the person that will probably drop out is McBride. So we're going to tweak this order a wee bit. Go with our familiar looking lineup. Tector a wee bit out of form. And we're going to bring in the young fella. We're going to bring Manly in for Mark Adair. So opportunity for Manly. He is going to open up the bowling with Craig Young. Conditions will favour a bit of spin again. Australia, very good in this game. We will probably probably want to bat first. We just want to get a good score on the board. Play a little bit better than what we did against them in the series that we just had. And Sterling gets it away for 4. But yeah, got the big game for us is Afghanistan. That is the absolute game we just need to win. And then we've got to try and tip over another team. Two wins in the campaign will be our goal. Yeah, lost Sterling and Delaney very early, and Tector and Balbirnie have to rebuild the innings. $45 for 2. So Hazelwood gets crunched away for 4. They're bowling their main seamers out pretty quickly. Hazelwood, although, has come into the attack. It's a good shot from Tector. Jai Richardson. No relent on pace. A few 150 click bowlers in the team. Balbirnie has got the edge. He will depart. Brings Curtis Camphor in. They're just crumbling against the Australians again. Jock will get set away for 4. 86 for 4 now. Got to show some good resilience here. Out for 16, Dockrell. It's just Australia's bowling attacks. Just best bowling attack that we can deal with in the competition. Just really batsmen at our depth are just struggling a wee bit. Needs something from Tucker, really. Like, he's our best keeper that we've got available, and he just doesn't average too high at all. He's just got to keep working on his game, keep getting slightly better. Good shot from Tector. Just leans on that, 4 runs. Wait for 4. Still a lot of work to do for the Irish. Posting a decent score. They're going to be well under par, I'd say. Tector is departing. Green has got the wicket. 68 of 76 for Tector. And he'd be kicking himself not getting that 100 today. Another opportunity missed. He's got 13 50s in his career so far. He's got a test 100. It's just failure to convert. It's going to hurt. Tucker gone for 24. 171 for 7. And we are looking very likely not to bat out our overs again. Manly will go. 182 for 8. Little gets that away for 4. Streaky shot. Another boundary. 190 for 8 after 40. The 200's up for Ireland, but over this game, however. 202 to 11 for 9. Little ramps that for 6. So he's at runnable 22. Young, nice shot. 222 for 9. Couple overs left. We've batted the majority of the innings anyway, if not majority of it now. It's 233 for 9. 1 delivery left. And that will be a run out. So we're bowled out off the last ball. As innings of struggle comes to an end with Tector top scoring with 68. No one scoring above 25 except for Little at the end. It's a good performance from the Australians. Young and Manly looking for early wickets. Can we cause the Australians any problems? As Davey Warner's gone for 5. Young's got a couple wickets. He's got his tail up now. He's got the wicket of Steve Smith. That's a huge wicket. We're going to bring Josh Little in. Further restrictions have ended. We're going to keep the field up. We've got to look to try and take some more of these wickets. If we can. Curtis Camphor in now. Let's get the field in that out. So 46 for 2 after 13, Australia. Craig Young, he's been quite good today. Bring Manly back at the other end. So we just hunt for a little bit more. We've got to hunt for wickets. Manly's got the wicket of Labuschagne. That's a nice wicket. 28 off 28 there. Alex Carey in now. Josh Little rotating the seams around. 78 for 3 after 20. Ireland are continuously hunting here. Josh Little really ramping it up. He's gonna have to come up with the goods somehow. Little spirits here. 6 overs none for 34. Overs none for 22 for Little. 134 at 5.1 for Australia. Looking relatively comfortable. Delaney in. Delaney, can he find something here? Go for 13 off his over. So that's a lot of heat off Australia now. It's George Dockrell looking to do a bit of a job here. Trying to contain again. Has the change worked. And we've got the wicket of Travis Head. That's a Kiwi strike here. Australia 114 for 4. He's out for 50. Delaney out of the attack. I think we bring back Craig Young again. We just literally have to try and get a wicket. Bowling for 2 overs. Even though he's low on overs, we're not going to leave him at the end with nothing to work with. And Dockrell is doing a good job here. Felipe is gone. It's gone for 7. Craig Young bowled out. 137 for 5 after 31. Dockrell 4 overs, 2 for 17. Josh Little into the attack again. As we just need to get into their tail relatively early. Can we put Australia under any sort of pressure? George Dockrell's just having a game to remember at the moment. He's got the wicket of Carey. Alex Carey is gone for 46. Josh Little out of the attack again. I think we bring Manly back. This is going to be a tight finish here. Australia have been really tested by this bowling attack from Ireland. Dockrell, he's done another job. He just went on. Australia were getting on top. He's got another one. Josh Little into the attack. 62 runs at 6.2. 3 wickets in hand. Got to keep hunting for wickets. And has he done it again? Is this a 5 for George Dockrell? Turning back the clock. He's got the wicket of Stark. Stark's gone for 6. 44 runs at 7.3. Cummins is still a good player to sort of have there. Curtis Camphor at this end. Curtis Camphor is going to get the wicket of Pat Cummins. Australia on the brink. Can we knock the Australians over? 33 runs at 6.6. And we have knocked over Australia in the World Cup. A massive upset. Brilliant bowling from George Dockrell. Best figures against Australia. Be very hard to replicate that. But he was brilliant. He took the middle order out, took the hard the order, got the key wicket of Head, key wicket of Carey, Felipe gone, Green, and Stark. And Ireland with a famous victory to end this episode. That is good aggression from the Irish and a very important win in the scheme of things. Like, if we can sort of do alright against Sri Lanka and Bangladesh too, if we can get a win out of those two and beat Afghanistan, that would be a pretty good tournament for us. But Australia will be kicking themselves after that loss. So, hope you enjoyed that thrilling game there, guys. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.